Welcome to The Leadership, a business-focused talk show brought to you by the Vested Group.
We talk to entrepreneurs, employees, thought leaders, innovators, dreamers, disruptors,
and even our own children about what makes us tick on and off the clock.
Welcome to the Leadership Talk Show, brought to you by the Vested Group. You can find out more about us at thevested.com. And the second edition of the talk show with my host, Alexa Wynn.
Hello, happy to be here.
Yes, and we are so excited because we have the best accountant in the entire world, Javeria Ahmed, with us. And she most recently was my boss, but she is going to enlighten us about the world of accounting, I'm sure. But first, tell us how you found your way to TPG.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Well, I was a staff accountant looking for a bigger opportunity, and I came around Martha. She's a recruiter that reached out to me on LinkedIn for a senior accountant position, and she told me about the company and the culture, and I was hooked. So I went for the first interview with Joel and Hillary Patterson, which was wonderful, and the rest is history. So I've been here 3 years with the company.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I can't believe it's already been 3 years.
It has, yes. I mean, well, almost in a month.
Like taken over in 3 years. I mean, she is like, made it a real, accounting department, all this stuff going on. It's exciting. This might be an easier question for you than it is for some of the accountants. But we like to ask, how do you describe what you do? Because it's kind of hard, but the accounting might be a little easier.
Just in a simple terms, making sure that we are paying our bills, we are collecting our customer payments, making sure we're processing payroll. That's like my biggest fear, but so far we've paid all the employees. Creating financial statements, ad hoc reporting. So it's been wonderful, just growing and learning. Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're bragging, but okay. You miss a couple of payrolls. It's not that bad. People recover. They do. It happens.
They certainly let you know, right?
Yeah, they do. You know what? Right away. But it's fixable.
It's definitely fixable. No doubt about that. Yep.
Probably better not to.
In an ideal world.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Sure. So tell us a little bit more about yourself, your family, your siblings, where you grew up.
So I'm actually Pakistani American. I was born in Pakistan and I moved here about when I was 8 or 9. Went to high school here, graduated from UT Dallas. Then I had my daughter, Alia, she's 6. In my family, I have my younger sister. We only have another sibling, which she also happens to work for TVG. And then my mom. Mm-hmm.
So, I can't believe Alia's already 6.
She is.
That's wild.
I know, just first grader, Every day is an adventure for her, but we're getting there.
How's she liking school so far?
She loves it. Yep.
And you had an exciting new development recently.
Yes, so I purchased a house about a few months back, so that's definitely been an adventure. A lot of house projects has been keeping me busy, which will be keeping me busy probably end of the year. But yeah, very excited for just my first house, so it's been wonderful. Yeah.
That's cute. The end of the year.
Right.
Never stops. Never stops. Yeah.
Once it starts, doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know, guys.
I wasn't going to say anything.
I know. That's adorable. No. Yeah.
Let her have it.
I mean, it's a new build, so
I don't know. I feel like there's always something.
Exactly.
There is
more of.
100% always something.
Okay. Well, getting ready for it.
What house projects are you most excited about? So it's not all doom and gloom,
So
right?
I recently completed Alia's room. That was one of the projects I was really excited about. Next has to be the living room. That's what it'll be an ongoing project. I feel like it doesn't end. So start it, but we'll see when it.
Do you have living room furniture? Because that's huge.
I do, but it's not what I want. So it's, we're gonna work our way up. That's what we're doing, slowly but surely.
We're just gonna bully you into housewarming, so you have like
I've been working on that.
I am working on it. I promise, guys. The date is around September, so look out.
Just think of it as go live, and you really can't push anymore.
Right? It's like it is what it is.
You've got to run it.
Accepted.
Yeah, we're just gonna show up.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
We'll coordinate. Yeah.
Well, we have to wait till she has sweats on and everything. So
the worst.
We can get in there. Yeah.
You guys are so kind to me.
So why do you come to work?
Okay, so I'm very passionate about what I do. Not only that, I believe it's the company I work for. It's the people that I work for. I would say the people have become one of my closest friends. my wonderful manager. I don't see myself anywhere else. You know, when you find the place, like your place, this is it for me.
Yeah.
So
I totally call TVG the dream job I didn't know I had. So
exactly.
I totally get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. And department manager running the show there, so making it big time.
Thank
But
you.
going back again, across, did you want to be an accountant when you were little? What were you looking for?
Okay, so funny story. When I was younger, well, 8, 9, I actually wanted to be a fashion designer. I love colors and patterns and just putting, outfits together. I had like godly amount of like scrapbooks that I would have. And then middle school, high school, I'm like, okay, well, can't survive off being a fashion designer. I mean, there's some wonderful fashion designers out there, but just didn't think I was talented enough for it. But then I wanted to be a software engineer. So I was in engineering school for 3 years and then decided I actually like accounting. So it was an interesting transition because accounting was my minor. But I ended up loving accounting so much that I ended up changing it to my major and having computer science as my minor. So
Wow.
interesting journey, but
I personally am grateful that you loved accounting so much. It worked out really great for us.
It did. The accounting passion. Although you might be our first fashion designer as a kid.
Yeah.
That's a good one now. But like Project Runway, did you watch it?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I love some Project Runway. You can even get the guys in my house to watch that show because it's
Yeah.
So exciting.
Is
really good.
it still on?
they started a new version of it. But they had like when they stopped it, they had an alternate show that was like it kind of, but it wasn't as good, I don't think. And I don't think that Tim Gunn does it anymore. So
That was my next question.
yeah.
So basically what I'm hearing is it's over.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they're back. I don't know. Actually, there might be a new one.
Still reruns,
Yeah.
But
Watch that.
Well, if anybody from that show is watching, we love your show. Thank you.
We do. We love some Project Runway.
Yeah. So in the past 3 years that you've been here, have you picked up a favorite workplace tradition?
Oh my, we have quite a few. I feel like I would say for me personally would be the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Just because it's just everyone, gets dressed up. We wear our best outfits. The spouses and partners come, and I would love to meet them. Just it's a nice way to kind of get to know your coworkers more in personal level. So I truly enjoy that. Like I would say that's my favorite tradition.
My favorite was when we had the magician.
I think
yeah.
that was your first Christmas party, right?
It was.
Oh, no.
It was my first Christmas party.
And you
yes.
it was weird because I'm
that was
following
so
around
interesting.
watching the show.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah.
And he did tricks. I'm just like so mesmerized. I'm like, wow, how did you do that?
Yeah, it was a little bit awkward when he came in and gave us some magic lessons because at that holiday party, I had definitely tried to
Yeah, you're being
Get him,
like,
yeah.
bumping him, see what
see if anything falls out of his jacket.
Smart. Yes.
So
Although
Yeah.
you were the inside job person, weren't you, in one of his lessons?
yes,
Yes.
yeah. I was definitely the plant at one point.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
I was like, dang, and then it was you. So, yeah.
Well,
I
I
didn't see it coming.
mean, I embarrassed myself at the Christmas party. Saw him again months later. Had to get in his good graces, right? Did you ever come to any of the magic classes?
I did.
Which tricks did you learn?
None.
Can you show them to us
I know,
right
any that
now?
you can remember would be more impressive. That would be good.
Yes, that would be. But
Do we have a deck of cards?
I know, exactly. I know.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
They were really
But thank
fun,
you.
and I couldn't tell you, I can begin to do
I couldn't do it for the
right
life
now.
of me. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, they were interesting.
Yeah, I went to one of my gyms and I was showing people the magic
Stop.
tricks. Yeah. And then along the way was shown another magic trick, which I'll show you later.
Remember?
Wow.
I
Yeah,
remember.
I got
now.
very into it. I almost got a
you
vest
did.
and a cape. I actually did get capes. But,
Wow.
this isn't about me. This is about you.
You're fine.
Absolutely, that's it. But that's impressive. So now we know the next magic act for the next Christmas party. Already got it.
Getting Alexa.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
The magician name would be Alexa Do Magic. Like, Alexa.
Do magic. I got it. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
You
that's
are.
funny.
Oh my gosh.
John
you
came
can,
up with
I'd
that.
say you could do a lot with that. Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, what wouldn't work for that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what you really hear the most, right?
100%.
All right. So, what would you say is the funniest thing that's happened to you recently-ish?
So it's more of a mom fail / funny thing. So you know how I recently moved to a new area, new school district, brand new elementary
so good.
school.
I'm excited.
So we did her meet the teacher and everything. Went to the first day. Now second day, I had I believe an 8:30 meeting. So just rushing out the door. We all know how that goes. Being a parent and trying to get her on time. We get to school. I park the car. We're running late. Going through the hallways. I'm like, what is going on? Where is her class? I'm just walking around for a good 15 minutes, or 10 minutes, I would say. I just give up. I'm like, I can't find this class. Where is your class, Alia? She's like, no, mommy, I can't find it. I'm like, okay, so let's ask around. So I go up to a teacher and I'm
This
like,
is day 2 of school.
This is day 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had one successful day before today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I go up to her. I'm like, hi, I'm looking for, this teacher's class and I am unable to find it. Did we move classes? She's looking right at me. She's like, we don't have anyone with that teacher name. And I'm like, excuse me? And I'm like, this is, this school, right? And she's like, no, this is not the right school. And I'm like,
where did you go?
I went to a wrong school.
But was it nearby?
It was nearby. In my defense, there's 2 elementary schools in our district, and they're pretty close to each other, literally a stop sign away.
Oh.
So in my head, I'm just keep following the cars, right? I'm like, they're in the same school as me.
Yeah.
And here I am at a totally different elementary school.
That
Okay.
cracks me up.
It's only
She's
one
just
block
looking
away,
right
though.
at me, and I'm flushed of embarrassment. And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, honey. It happens. It has already happened a couple of times." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I don't feel too bad."
That's too funny.
And I'm just like, "Oh my god, this is really not happening right now." But hey, we made it on time somehow. So
wow, that's even
Wow.
more impressive though, really.
Mom, win right here.
Yeah.
So, yep.
I aspire to have that much time, buffered, to where I could go to the wrong place
Exactly.
and still get somewhere. on
Manage.
time. That is extremely impressive.
Thank
One
you,
in a
thank
million.
you. I know I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it as a win.
You gotta focus on the positive.
Exactly. Learned my
Seriously.
lesson though.
I had
for
a,
sure.
like a parenting fail last night myself. My son has been complaining that his room has been hot for a while, and I was like, "Well, it's summertime,
Right,
We
right.
opened the vents as much as we could,
Yeah.
blah blah blah." And last night I went in there. It was like 9 o'clock, and I'm like, "Man, it is really hot
Yeah.
in this room." I'm like, "Why don't you just go ahead and go up in the attic right now and look?" And so we go up in there, and the pipe, the tubing that came off the AC had fallen off of his thing, and so he's been complaining for like 2 months, the hottest months of the summer,
Oh,
about his room being hot. And I was like, okay, I genuinely feel badly about this. And so we're like up there, I'm duct taping it back to them.
She's like, AC. Oh my god,
I'm so sorry.
That's character building, and also now he'll have something to write about in his college essays, right?
His memoirs.
There you
That's
go.
why my mom tried to kill me. Although I said, I probably saved your life because I told you to leave your door open at night so that you would have better circulation.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
Yeah.
but that's a mom fail. It's like 2 months he's been complaining about it.
Yeah, that's amazing. So aside from, going to different school tours in the morning,
Yep.
what do you enjoy doing outside of work?
Well, as of right now, I recently actually joined Orange Theory, so just trying to transition back into fitness after the pandemic, kind of gained a bit of pandemic weight. So, just trying to work out 2-3 times a week and just trying to set more active lifestyle. So that's one of my goals so far. And obviously the house projects because, those are never ending.
Oh, no, they're ending in December, remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. That is the plan, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, and then just think about the landscaping you probably need for the spring.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I haven't even, that's like
Flowers.
phase 5.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Of 1 million,
Yeah.
I mean,
Phases.
but we don't want to bring it down. Don't want to bring it down.
Yeah, guys, you have to
Let's keep it positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yay,
do
a
that.
new house. So, what are some things that you wish people knew about you, like from maybe outside of work or even in work? I mean,
Okay, so I don't think a lot of people know that about me, but I actually really like to sing.
I didn't
Mostly
know
like
that.
Bollywood
I didn't
songs.
either.
It's just something I enjoy. I actually even thought about taking lessons. So maybe one day, but I don't think a lot of people know that. But I actually like
No,
to
that's a
sing.
great
I don't know
one.
how
Yeah.
bad it might be,
Can
but
you actually just whip some out for us right now? 'Cause
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
oh no. But I
Okay, and time out, you said Bollywood songs, right?
Yeah, mostly
So are you
Bollywood,
going to
yeah.
do choreography too?
Yes.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
you would just go all in and just
I mean,
do one?
Yeah,
You
what's a
know what?
Bollywood show without the
Yeah, it's like
You know,
half-
hoping-
the extras? All in
know,
is one of our core values.
That is true. So hopefully, once my sister gets engaged, the plan is that I might do a solo. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
Is she
All
about to
right.
get engaged? Is that some rumor we should start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, that's what sisters are for. Yeah.
Exactly. Please don't kill me. Ramona. Yeah. Yep.
So we finish this interview. You walk outside
Uh-huh.
and you find a winning lottery ticket for $15 million.
Oof.
What do you do?
Okay, so first, just as an accountant, we have to pay off our debt, pay off my house, set up, college fund for my daughter, and probably invest it back into TVG. Why not? I'm all about investments and growing funds and money. So I think that's what I would do.
I'm like, how far do we take this? What do you mean invest? What does that look like?
Diversify? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Spider funds? What are we looking at here?
Right.
Yeah.
Are we getting like a fleet of IBO dogs?
How about a partnership?
Oh. Did you buyout?
Let's hear the terms.
Partnership at
Let's just
PVG.
put it all out
That'll
there.
lead right into the final question. So there we go.
That's true.
We can hold that one up.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So before we get to that,
Yeah.
if you had to pick one song, like I'm the Boss, like what would you pick to play when you came in the room?
Oh my God, this was a hard one, guys. So the one I had two, but I just have to pick one. I will do. So I'm a huge fan of Beyonce. So I would do Diva by Beyonce.
All right.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Not a Bollywood song.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah.
really not know it yet.
Well, I mean,
We're
she's
keeping
she's
it.
a hustler, so
There you go.
yeah.
Love it.
So going back to that $15 million, though, you've invested in the Vesta Group. You're the CEO. What's the first thing you do?
So what I've learned from our founder and our CEO is the people. Invest in your people. Listen to your people. Be transparent with your people. So I would love to follow Joel Patterson's steps. You know, what I admire about him and, you know, really look up to him is how he really treat the employees. So with that, most likely just making sure be kind, do kind, you know, spread kindness, be communicative, and because what I've learned is that employees are, you know, the most valuable asset in the organization. So we got to make sure that they stay happy so we can keep our clients happy. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100% agree. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Javeria.
thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for tuning in. To learn more about the Vested Group, visit thevested.com or check out our YouTube page by searching the Vested Group. Thanks and see you next time.